So you'd like to make your regular TV into a smart TV by setting up Chromecast with Google TV. In this video, we'll be taking you through the entire setup process. Let's get started. So right out of the box, you get everything you need to get started with Google Chromecast with Google TV, namely the batteries, power block, USB Type-C cable, the Google Chromecast dongle itself, and the brand new remote. The instruction says to get started, you have to follow 4 very simple steps. Step 1, plug in your Google Chromecast. Step 2, switch TV input. Step 3, plug in the batteries into the remote. And step 4, get the Google Home app. So to connect your Chromecast here, what you'll be doing, you have the dongle in hand, the USB Type-C cable, plug the USB Type-C into the port right there. Then you're going to plug the HDMI into your free HDMI slot at the back of the TV. For me, it's HDMI 1. And then I'll be plugging in the USB connector into the USB port right here to power up the dongle. Now let's see what it looks like on the TV. So right now the TV is showing a power error, and it's making that sound to let you know your USB port on your TV cannot power the device. You have to use the block that came with your Chromecast TV. So let's do that. Alright, so let's go over that setup one more time, because I thought it was important for you guys to see that error message that may come up if you try to plug in via USB on your TV. So once again, we have our Chromecast dongle, we have our USB Type-C cable, we plug it in. This time, however, we plug it into the power block, right there. Okay, so now we plug it into the TV, HDMI 1, and then we plug our power port into a power outlet. So now that the hardware has been installed, let's quickly run through the setup process for the software, which basically means going to the Google Play Store, or if you're on an Apple device, the Apple App Store, download the Google Home app, open it up. Once you download and open the app, on the top left-hand corner, you see that plus sign right there. You're going to click on that to let the app know we're installing a new device into our Google or ecosystem. So the first option there says to set up device. We're going to click on that. Then we'll select new device. Again, so it's going to ask us what type of device, and we're going to let it know that we'll be installing Chromecast with Google TV, not like a Nest speaker or a smart plug, nothing like that. Then it turns on the Bluetooth. Turning on the Bluetooth is important because the remote that comes with Chromecast with Google TV does work via Bluetooth. Now it's going to look for the device, which will show up on your physical TV, and then we're going to scan the QR code real quick right there, which will just speed up the process rather than having to enter that code itself. It's now going to start looking for Chromecast. We're going to select where in our house it is. We're going to select the Wi-Fi network, enter our password as well, because the Chromecast hardware and software must be connected to the same Wi-Fi network in order to work. We're going to sign into our Google account. If you don't have a Gmail account, check the link in the description below for a video on how to make a Gmail account. Once you sign in there to your Gmail account, then it's going to do a software update, which will give you the latest software, and the Google services will also be there, which includes a couple of recommendations. Then we have the Google Assistant, which helps you to find shows and TVs across the platform or across your Google TV, and you want to activate the voice match so that it will find things that you actually want to watch, which is very, very convenient from Google. I already have it set up on my other devices, so for me, all I had to do was just to accept the Google voice match, and then it asks you if you want to save audio. No, Google listens enough. No, thank you. So then it gives you the option for ad-free services. And just like that, we've finished the setup process for Chromecast with Google TV. It tells us we can now start exploring. So I grab my remote, use the touchpad on top there, start exploring, and there we go. Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney Plus, all that jazz, and of course, the Zone. Alright guys, so we've come to the end of the video, and here's the pro tip for Chromecast with Google TV. When you're setting up this device and you're downloading the app on your tablet or your smartphone, the Google Home app on your device and your Google Chromecast must be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So if you have multiple Wi-Fi networks at home, say for example you have a guest network for when guests come over and you're trying to connect it to the Chromecast, it won't work unless they're both connected to the exact same network. Alright, so that's it for today's video on how to set up Chromecast with Google TV. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.